Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2019 Volkswagen Atlas SEL R-Line. This particular one is Reflex silver metallic on the exterior with a Titan black leatherette interior. On the SEL R-Line it features the R-Line badging, which you see right there. Body colored paint panels below the chrome line on the doors. 20-inch Trenton wheels right there. Piano black treatment with a little bit of chrome accent around the fog lights right here. R-Line badging right there, as well as another R-Line badge on the passenger side door there as well. A look at that body colored paint below the chrome line, and also piano black treatment around the exhaust tips on the back. This particular one does come standard with a trailer hitch, and it also comes with a bumper applique, which is not standard. LED tail lights are going to be standard though. Also, you're going to have 3-seat memory, lumbar support, forward and back power seat, and then seat back power seat there as well. There's a look at those leatherette seats, and again with that the headrest adjustment right there. As we climb inside this car, this particular car does have power locks, power windows with 1 touch up, 1 touch down, also power mirrors and heated mirrors, window lock right here so you can lock out your kids in the rear. Also, you have a power hatch release right here, where I can lift up on that and open the hatch. And I can also lift up on that and hold it, and that's also going to close that hatch. Also, this car comes with Volkswagen's digital cockpit with 3 main settings, view settings. So here's widescreen, there's crop screen, there's your dial screen, and there's also a way to touch and hold that view button and edit the data that shows up in these dials, and also on the crop screen. Cruise control functionality is all right here. Also, you have your assist systems right here. Lane assist, blind spot monitoring, rear traffic alert, and front assist are all standard on this car, along with adaptive cruise control with stop and go. Automatic headlights right here with a fog light setting as well. You do also have a coin box here and a telescoping steering wheel where you can pull out on it, raise it, lower it, push it in wherever you need it, and then lock it back. Chrome covered pedal caps down below. Also an AM/FM satellite radio. Let me close this up real quick here because the glare is actually showing off of the screen here. So it's an AM/FM and satellite radio. It does also have navigation on this screen. So I can bring the map over here. So I want to show you guys something real quick. On the navigation, especially on Volkswagen navigation, notice that this navigation is pointing up for north. That is a default setting where your navigation automatically points up for north. If you want it to point true north at all times, you just touch it. Touch the little north icon and it resets to true north, and that'll change your orientation on your navigation. Now you notice I moved that over to here. There's a sensor that I can wave my hand across like that. It brings up hotkeys. There's an infrared sensor right there I can touch right here, and that brings my navigation over to here. And I prefer the widescreen, so I want to set it there. Parking gear shows up right there, and speed shows up right there. So this camera, this radio has a rear view camera with trajectory steering, and it is the best quality backup camera that I've seen on the market. Full HD, super clear, and also with that trajectory steering, it's going to show you where you're headed with that yellow line versus that green line. Also, it has App Connect, which allows me to do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink using that USB port right there. I can also use a secondary USB port, which is inside of here, and I can pick which phone that's plugged in I want to use up here on this screen. I only learned that because I bought an SEL and it does that, and I thought that was pretty cool. Also, CD player, SD card reader right there in the glove box, extra SD cards right there. There's a look at your manuals, and this is the case that your SD card comes in. Up above, you have a vanity mirror on each side with a light above. You guys heard that right. I do own an Atlas SEL. Love the car. We put 6,000 miles on it in 3 months. Panoramic sunroof with a power sunshade. So if your salesman can actually brag and tell you that he bought the car that he's selling you, that should be a stamp of approval right there. The biggest stamp of approval. Power sunshade goes all the way back, covers the first 2 rows. There's also this entire glass panel retracts. The second panel does not. There's also a pop-up windscreen right here. You do have also garage door memory here, and then also CarNet right here. CarNet gives you roadside assistance, information, and emergency services. That's going to be free for 6 months. Wood grain interior that goes across the dash and into the door. Nice big open sunroof right there. I'm going to go ahead and close that so we avoid the glare in the car. Here is a look at your key fob. The key fob on this car, it's super light, it's super thin. There's your panic button on the side, and there's your buttons for remote start. There's your lock and unlock, and also the remote start and the power lift gate. So you can use that. And then again, it's super slender to fit in your pocket. This one is all-wheel drive. So you're going to see this little knob right here. It allows you to change the driving aspect of the car. So you got snow, you got your normal settings with eco, normal, sport, or custom. Custom allows you to adjust steering, drive system, climate control, and adaptive cruise control. So you can change all of those different things there. Most people are going to drive on normal or eco. I personally drive on eco. It helps with my fuel economy. Then by turning this knob to the off-road custom position, I can also adjust. I can adjust steering. I can adjust the drive system again. I can adjust all-wheel drive. I can adjust the adaptive cruise control, climate control, hill descent. I can turn it on and off. And there's so many other things that I can do there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this back to the roadway. Now, tri-zone climate control. So it's dual zone up front and then a third zone in the back. I can control that using these thermostat knobs here. I adjust the temperature here. So we have 69 on this side and 64 on this side. I can hit the sync button and now they're paired to the driver, so it's 64 on both sides. Also, what's cool about this is I have a rest button or menu button right here that I can push, and it brings it up on this screen here. So I can turn off the sync. Also, I locked out the rear climate control so my kids can't play with the thermostat back there or the fan speed. Also, this has air care. Air care is your air filtration system. It actually is filtering out the air that's outside the car before it gets in the car. Heated steering wheel I can initiate from here, as well as this button down here. So I have that in 2 places. And this being touchscreen, I can actually adjust the temperature by touching the red side and making it warmer or cooler. Same with the rear. I can also adjust fan speed for front or rear. So that was for the rear. We're going to adjust it for the front too. Or I can also adjust it using these knobs here. So I have the dials, or I have a touchscreen there if I want to do it on a touchscreen. Pretty cool that you can do all that. And it even shows me the heated steering wheel is on, and the temperature setting is on the second of 3, if you can see that. All right, nice comfortable leatherette seats there. Seat belt adjust right there, and the headrest adjust right there. Let's take a look at the second row. This particular car comes in at $47,795. Captain chairs are going to be an upgrade, as well as the bumper applique. There's a look at those captain's chairs there. There's latch setups right there for that seat, and latch setups for this seat here as well. Now this does come standard as a bench. The upgrade is the captain's chairs, but if you had a bench, you're able to get 3 car seats across this row. Now the other cool thing about the Atlas is if you're considering a car with captain's chairs just because of the horrible time you've had with cars that didn't have captain's chairs accessing the 3rd row, don't assume that you need to do that with the Atlas. What's great about the Atlas is either bench or captain's chair. It works the same way. This seat is designed to, if I put a front-facing car seat, a front-facing booster in here, I don't have to remove it to get into the 3rd row. So I just lift up on this handle right here. The seat pitches forward with the booster still attached, the car seat still attached, and your passengers can climb into the 3rd row. Those headrests do flip up with the flip of a wrist. Notice how high off the floor the seats sit. That allows for a shallow knee angle for your adult passengers in the back. A sharp knee angle translates into discomfort. So you can get 6 adults in this car, full-size adults in this car, no problem. These armrests do fold down. The little dial on the armrest there does adjust how the armrest locks in. There's a look at your climate control back here. Also, there's 2 USBs right here and a 115 volt 3-prong plug-in right there. Vents underneath the seat there, as you can see right there. The vents right there. Vents under the seat over there. There's a floor vent right there. And then your rear passengers also have a vent in the seat pillar. These seats will also fold flat, so I can actually fold this seat down. There's a nice look right there. Same with that seat there, and same with this seat over here. So you have a continuously flat surface all the way to the back. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these back up, and we're going to show you the rear. I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me, guys. I'm going to set this. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so that's the seat back up. Now let's take a look at the rear. Oh, one thing I did forget. You do have a sunshade built into everything from the SE all the way up to the SEL Premium. So you have a sunshade in each one of these windows, so that protects your kids that are in a second row in car seats, keeps the sun off of them. There's a look at your cup holders and bottle holders in the door. Little cubbies there. Let's take a look at the rear. There's your bumper applique. The only place on the car that it says Atlas is on the rear chrome strip. Here's a look through from the back to the front, and look up at that giant panoramic sunroof, your instrument cluster, center display, center console for the second row, and vents there, and your seat pillar vents on both sides for your passengers in the third row. Also little cubbies for cups and things like that back here for both passengers in the back. Also a 12-volt charger port right there. I'm going to fold these down again here so you can see this cargo space. There's the cargo space that you have. The 2 captain's chairs will fold flat as well, and it's a continuously flat surface all the way to the back of the front 2 seats. This particular unit does come with cargo blocks as well as monster mats and the cloth mats that are already installed down below here. This one also has a privacy cover or cargo cover right here, and then your spares underneath that carpeted floor right there, and then there's your trailer hitch right there. Seatbelt clips on both sides and a hidden bag clip right here. So if you're interested in this car, it has a 6-year, 72,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty from Volkswagen. 6 years, 72,000 miles bumper to bumper. What's important about that is when the 2020s come out, the warranty will change to a 4-year, 50,000 mile warranty with 2 years of free maintenance. So right now this car comes with 6 years, 72,000 miles of warranty. Also, we'll give you 10 years, 200,000 miles of engine and powertrain warranty that's nationwide. Also, we'll give you 3 years of free maintenance. Your 10, 20, and 30,000 mile oil change is covered by the dealership. So if you have questions about this car or any other car, please give me a call at 636-290-4257. 636-290-4257. If this video has helped you, please let me know. Reach out, let me know. And of course, if you come to Bommarito St. Peter's, please ask for Reese. I would love to sell you your next car. 636-290-4257. That warranty, that powertrain warranty is going to be nationwide, so you can fly in and drive out and get a nationwide powertrain warranty on your new Volkswagen. I'm also on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.